Hiya, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
You want to go do a podcast?
Sure.
Jump in.
Ladies and gentlemen, Troys and Gabriellas, Sharpays of all ages, and everyone else, welcome to Binging Barbie. I'm your host, John, and with me I have my co-host. Right, let's practice, shall we? Miss Evans, would you like some lemonade?
Actually, I'm not Miss Evans. I'm Jay.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, this is a podcast about the High School Musical franchise, and this week we are going on summer break to cover High School Musical 2. And in this together with us is our good friend and creator of the Franken Files, Samariel.
Hi guys, what's up? Don't mind me. I just swapped outfits after a big dance number with my arch rival / boyfriend.
Oh,
Just
we will get
Having a
into
good
that.
time this summer. It's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Since this is your first time on the High School Musical franchise miniseries, whatever we're doing, I was just curious. What is your relationship with High School Musical?
I mean, I was there, man. I saw it happen. I remember hosting. Well, it wasn't like a big party or nothing, but like we had a family who was staying with us, and everybody was like, "Dude, High School Musical 2 drops tonight. We gotta watch it. We watched it live as it premiered, and I at the time we were like, "This one rules. This is awesome." Obviously, as a tiny little theater kid, I very much enjoyed the first one. It had some great songs that everybody was singing in the theater department for forever. We're all in this together. Iconic, amazing, wonderful. At the college that I went to, the dance guild team did a High School Musical routine that I was going to be in, but had to bow out due to scheduling issues. But like the genuine love for High School Musical is so strong, so potent. I remember being in high school in the musical, and to get us like hype, we would do the What Team Wildcats call for years. I came
Wow.
back from college and just as like a surprise, because like people I loved were like still in the theater, I just like snuck into the back room and I just yelled, "What team?" And everyone went, "Wildcats!" And like it was immediate. There was no hesitation. The love for High School Musical is so real. Never seen the third one.
That's interesting.
I don't know what happened. It just because that one was like released in theaters.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really like a big theater, or like I wasn't like I was a child who didn't have access to car much, and I wasn't going to pay money to go see this thing that will eventually probably be on the Disney Channel. So why would I do that? As well as like I remember when the first like song of it dropped, that like opening number where like Gabriella stands up and like sings Troy. And I remember being like, this is fine. It's fine. So I wasn't overly keen, and I just still haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's weird because for me that was like so similar. I saw High School Musical 2 like the day it premiered. We happened to be in the summer or in the States for the summer. I think it was like our last night. It was like, we got to watch High School Musical 2.
Gotta do it, man.
Stay up late, watch
Hype
High
is
School
real.
Musical 2. And then when the third one came out, it was like the whole family went. It was
Aw, that's sweet.
yeah.
I am absolutely sure people made it an ordeal. It just wasn't one for us. I would have been the only one in my family, even vaguely in that age range, and I didn't quite have the drive to go see, literally and metaphorically, to go see this movie. So it's just never. I've seen clips. I've seen the Boys Are Back sequence, because that rules. That was cool. I liked it. I'm sure the plot is something to do with Troy Bolton is just too talented, and it's a problem. Um,
Pretty much.
but
He gets accepted to Juilliard, and then
oh
he has to
wow,
decide if he's going to go to Juilliard or play basketball.
oh my god. How many times can we learn that a man can sing and play basketball?
That's we'll get into it. That's one
We'll
of the
get into
things I appreciate about the second one, that it isn't about that. But yeah,
Yeah.
this was released August 17, 2007 on the Disney Channel.
Mhm.
It attracted 17 million viewers, which
And I was one of them,
completely,
baby.
yeah, same here. It completely smashed the record for the most viewed Disney Channel movie, which was set by the original High School Musical. It was 9 million. Now they've
Mhm.
brought in 8 million more viewers for this one.
Hell yeah,
It
dog.
is still the most watched Disney Channel program ever.
Hell yeah. Good for High School
So,
Musical too.
yeah,
It
just
deserves it.
massive. Oh yeah, yeah. Once again, this is directed by Kenny Ortega and written by
Woo!
Peter Barsoshini. I've been saying this multiple times and I still don't know how to pronounce that last name. Sorry. And then cinematography by Daniel Arano, who is a Spanish cinematographer who works on a lot of Spanish language films or films from Spain. And then randomly High School Musical.
Hell yeah. Hey man, George Miller did Happy Feet and Mad Max
Yep.
Fury Road, so the range.
And Babe Pig in the City.
And Babe Pig in the... I always forget that one.
Yes. Music?
Oh yeah, and the music is once again composed by David Lawrence with a whole bunch of writers. You can
And they
look that up if
turned
you
it
want to.
out this one.
Yes. And it is a lot of, I believe it's all returning writers from the first one.
Oh, awesome.
They
We
brought
love that.
like the whole team back.
Yeah.
Good.
Anyway, the story goes like this. Alright, it's summer, and the East High students are looking for jobs, and hoping to steal Troy away from Gabriella, Sharpay instructs Mr. Fulton, the manager at her family's country club, to give him a job. Troy agrees, but only if they give jobs to all of his friends as well. Sharpay is infuriated when she arrives at the club and sees Gabriella working as a lifeguard, and so she orders Fulton to make the job as miserable as possible for the Wildcats. At the same time, she pulls strings to get Troy promoted. She also promises him that if he sings a duet with her at the club's talent show, she will help him get a scholarship for university. Ryan, annoyed that Sharpay is blowing him off to perform with Troy, begins working with the other Wildcats to practice their own routine for the talent show. Sharpay is horrified at the idea that she might even have an actual competition, so she gets Fulton to forbid all employees from participating in the talent show. Troy, enjoying all the fancy things the Evans family is giving to him, starts to miss events with his friends. Gabriella confronts him about this, but when he doesn't make any effort to change, she quits her job and breaks up with him. This finally prompts Troy to self-reflect. He tells Sharpay that he will only perform with her if the other Wildcats can also perform. And at the last second before going out on stage, Kelsey hands Troy a new song. Right. And he starts singing it, and Gabriella joins in, seemingly having forgiven Troy. And the other Wildcats all join in. Despite not having a performance of her own, Fulton is still planning to crown Sharpay the winner of the show. And she magnanimously, she hands the trophy over to Ryan.
Magnanimously.
Thank you. All right, so that makes everyone makes amends, and they all have a big pool party together with Hannah Montana.
Miley Cyrus, thank you.
Well, yes.
Yeah, very important.
Hannah
Different
Montana
people.
is a blonde, you fool. Sorry. Yeah.
We need
it's
to
a
do a
perfect
one-off
movie.
on the Hannah
No,
Montana movie.
no.
Oh
No.
God. I have seen that one.
See, there's no such thing as a one-off because all those shows are connected and some of them have films. So then we have to watch all those films,
Okay.
Jay. Damn it! I gave you an
You're gonna
idea! No! Stop!
You're gonna become the Quentin reviews of the Disney Channel.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
6-hour long reviews.
Yeah.
I mean, we're almost there with our Bionicle.
I was gonna say Bionicle was just the beginning.
That was just like one movie, too.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, beautiful.
So, before we get into the story, I have a question. Why was the last day of school not an exam day?
They're usually not for high schools.
For our high school, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It was for my high school too, if I'm remembering correctly, because there would be like the last day of class, and then the next couple of days would just sort of be like some exams. But I do
Yeah.
remember there kind of being like at least one buffer day at the end that was like clean all your crap out of your locker,
Yeah.
which they
Okay.
don't do. None of them were emptying their lockers.
Yeah. I was just confused because I was trying. The reason I think of this is because I'm watching them sitting in the class waiting for summer to begin. And I'm like, why don't I remember that feeling?
Because like those are really short days where it's like you show up, they have like the homeroom. It's like okay, and then the rest of the day you're giving all your supplies back to the teachers, cleaning out the locker.
I thought we did that like the last day of your last exam or
Some
something.
people would do that, but there was a
Okay.
day, like a really short day.
Different school systems do different
Yeah.
weird things.
That was
Well, John and I were in the same school system, so
oh, okay.
that was a
fair enough,
decade
fair enough.
ago, so like I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Who
yeah.
cares?
I was just like trying to figure out like, oh yeah, I have it. I don't remember. I remember it for like Christmas vacation.
Yeah,
Mm.
for sure.
Because we had Christmas vacation before exams. But yeah, that feeling of like waiting for the clock to wind down to summer break.
Yeah,
I
I
was
remember
like-
it more from like elementary school than high
Yeah.
school, really. But
Which
Yeah.
this is made for elementary kids, so it makes sense that they're not
Yeah.
doing the exams or yeah, because in elementary school you don't generally have exams. So
if you did, that would be a rough school to be in.
yeah.
5th grade's already so hard.
Oh, but yeah, that was just kind of something I was like, oh, it's a smart thing for them to do given the target demographic of this movie. It's just a weird way to start out.
Yeah. Gotta sneak in that Miss Darbus cameo though.
Yeah.
We gotta listen to one more strange rant from her.
Yeah. She has some interesting ideas.
She is absolutely like the stereotype of the drama teacher.
Oh,
and
yeah.
for that I respect her and resent her in equal measure.
Oh, she's wonderful. But yeah,
Oh, she's
the
a gem.
story.
The story.
Okay. So watching High School Musical 1, I've done it several times since being a kid. And every time I do it, I'm like, I'm just not feeling anything. Like no nostalgia, no nothing. It isn't working for me. So I was just like, oh, I must be done with like High School Musical. Like I put that away, packed it away, sent it off, put it in the past. Watching this one, I was like, oh, that's why all of my nostalgia is for High School Musical 2.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the best one. Like I haven't seen the third. I have no idea if it's good, but like it's just the best one. It's you've already got your character dynamics. You get to watch them flex and flounce, and people just really get to show off in this one in a way that's like so fun and slightly less tropey than the first one, because I feel like the first one is very
Yeah.
much like because it's all about like the cliques and your social groups and you know don't get out of line. This one's a little bit more different. Like it's not a plot I've seen play out a million times before.
Yeah. They're kind of taking the like summer job thing, but then there's the whole like performance aspect. And then one of the things I love about this is the focus on the supporting cast, where
Yes.
we're actually getting arcs for people like Ryan, he has the biggest arc. You kind of get a little
MVP.
mini arc for Chad.
Mhm.
For Sharpay, you get more stuff. Yeah, it's just like everything that I struggle with in the first one, this improves on so much.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not quite as like angsty. There isn't that like conflict for Troy of like, do I do basketball or singing? Can I do both? Here it's like, no, that's not a problem. Now it's like the actual thing of him being a bad friend.
Yeah, which is interesting. It's good to give your main characters flaws and have them play
Yeah.
out. It makes them complicated and strange and delightful.
Yeah. And it's just so full of stuff that I love. And it really feels to me like everyone has upped their game since the first one. Of like, the first one was this massive hit unexpectedly. And it feels like everyone's coming back with like energy of like, we knocked it out of the park
Mhm.
the first time, let's do this again, go bigger, do more. Interestingly, because we've recorded the episode for the third one, um that's coming out next week after you listen to this, but yeah, that one doesn't have the same jump in terms of like narrative that this one does. um
Hmm.
yeah, I just was having the time of my life watching this, which I was not expecting.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's there are aspects of it that are kind of confusing to me in that I'm sure like it absolutely did not come to me as a child where I was like, man, why is this kitchen being run by 15, 16-year-olds? That seems a little ridiculous. But the overall it is still just very fun, and it like you said, it is great that these like more side characters are getting more time to flex and to get to do their own crazy stuff. Yeah, there are some contrivances in the plot that I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, wait, what's going on, what's happening here? The problem is he's thinking about his future and trying to get a scholarship, and that's bad, question mark.
I
They're
Okay,
upset that
I
they
actually
can't
think,
mess around and
yeah,
have to work. Oh man.
the
But
scholarship thing is
yeah.
interesting because I think the movie does a good job of being like, him worrying about his future and his scholarship, like that's a good thing. The problem is how he's treating his friends.
Problem is he's a dick about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
correct.
But yeah,
Which
there
was
is like a
so
little,
no, it was just wild of the way that like I was like, wow, I'm sorry. Is Troy a real jerk here? Like what, wow, the absolute diss with the, oh, I almost forgot. I ordered Swiss on this. I'm like, dude, what have the
yeah.
rich people done to you so fast?
Yeah, it's like 2 days. I
Although,
guess
oh my
they've
god,
compressed time.
they do compress time, absolutely. But I watched this just last night, and I had to pause when he like gets his promotion to doing like the golf education thing, and Fulton was like, "You're going to be paid 500 a week with tips," and I'm like, "Oh my god, who is giving this child this amount of response? What? I get paid less than that. Are you kidding me? What is this country club? How do they make money?" But
Rich clientele, apparently,
I guess it's
who don't mind
insane.
having 16
I
year
mean,
olds serving them their
yeah,
food.
the real villain here is this country club that is using essentially child labor for everything. Obviously,
The
we can
the real
agree on
villain
that.
is the dad. Oh, we'll get to Troy's dad.
Oh, Troy's dad, who Jarvis Johnson calls a human basketball, who can only think of things in terms of basketball.
That tracks.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, but yeah,
John,
no.
I know you don't like this one as much, so I want to give you some time to air your grievances.
It's not so much grievances. It's just that I don't really resonate with this story. I've never had I've had that opposite history with you where I didn't watch this when it came out. In fact, I didn't know that it existed until um, some friend
Oh,
came over
interesting.
one time and it's like, "Hey, I brought the DVD for High School Musical 2." And I was like, "Oh, that got a sequel? Okay." Watched it, didn't love it, except for the music. Um, I don't own the DVD at all, so I never got it. But every time I would rewatch it, whether it was on the Disney Channel or if I rented it at a store, um, it was always my least favorite story of the three. Even though I rewatched the third one the least, um, and it's just I'm not a big fan of the concept. It's nothing really to do with high school. That's not really a big issue for me, but I don't know. I just didn't really care about what was going on half the time. It's like, okay, sure, whatever.
I
That's
think
fair.
that's
It is.
fair.
It's odd to have a movie called High School Musical where they are in fact not in school and in fact not putting on a musical.
True. Um, I guess it's also just other aspects of the film, which we'll talk about later. But the story is just fine to me, and I just kind of zone out every time I watch it. But
That's fair.
yeah, I don't hate it. I just have no nostalgia for it.
Okay.
Which is probably a smart way to live, honestly.
Yeah, I'm kind of fascinated with this as like it's a movie about having a job, which it is kind of that weird thing of like, yeah, it's High School Musical, but it's about having a job. But I relate to it more like now having a
Mm,
job and things like
indeed.
clocking in and doing your work and
And getting
promotions and raises and
micromanaged and
yeah,
yeah, dealing with
it's
like jealousy of your coworkers getting better opportunities than you are for pure reasons of favoritism.
yeah. No, it's just like it captures that in a way that yeah, as a kid I could not relate to, and even like my high school experience, I never had summer jobs in high school because we were always too busy with other stuff during the summer.
And other
Um,
reasons, which, you
yeah,
know,
but that wasn't even like a thing at our school because most of the students at the school were either wealthy enough that they didn't need summer jobs or
Yeah.
were busy with other stuff during the summer. So we're out of the country during the summer. So yeah,
I
we
did have
didn't
a
have that
summer job
culture.
where I did work in a kitchen in
Oh,
a summer camp, uh, which honestly is, in my opinion, the best kind of food service because you make a lot of one thing, and no one can complain because they're all getting the same food. And yeah, it was not nearly as fun or exciting as this movie. You know, we were also not allowed to participate in camp activities because we worked there and we were paid to be there. I was not
yeah.
upset by this. But we would there's a video of me like finishing mopping up the floor while blasting the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And
Oh,
that's about as close to my High School Musical 2 moment as it gets. Where I'm dumping out a mop bucket screaming, "Prepare the transit beam!" That's it.
oh, that's delightful.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was my High School Musical 2.
yeah. It's such an odd direction to take this, which I appreciate. One of my issues with the third one is that they're kind of retreading ground. So to see them just like the first one worked, let's go in a radically different direction. Still the
Mm,
same characters, still has the same kind of overall structure of the characters. There's a little bit of conflict, then they do their big performance at the end.
mm.
Um, but to frame that in like a different setting, different approach to the story, different structure, yeah, it's just fascinating to me as like a sequel.
For sure. It was a bold move, but it is. I still really love it. I think it's
Yeah.
entertaining, as well as getting to see, like, oh, this is why Sharpay is like this. Giving her character context. It was just like, okay, interesting. Yes, yes, this makes perfect sense.
Yeah. No, I did want to talk about this briefly in relation to sort of there's a genre of movies that is sort of like the summer job movie.
Mm.
Stuff like, oh, what's the one that I always forget, there's something wonder or wonder something. It's a guy who like goes on summer vacation in high school and then like works at a water park and falls in love and whatever.
I don't know it off the top of my head. I'm sorry,
No,
bud.
it's like, yeah, someone's I can't remember the title. I will look that up later. I think Adventureland might be one. I haven't seen that one. I think that
Sure.
one's though about amusement parks. There's a recent one which I really liked, Snack Shack,
Mm.
which is just hilarious mile a minute dialogue. The kid from the Fablemans, Steven Spielberg from the Fablemans, is in
Mm-mm.
it,
Nice.
and just completely different persona. Because in the Fablemans, he's playing young Steven Spielberg as like a
Mhm.
nerdy little kid, and this one he's so buff. It's weird.
Hell yeah. But yeah, like the teen beach
Yeah.
movie, like summer shenanigan. Let's see
Or
what happens.
the other one that I was going to bring up here is a Barbie and Skipper's Big Babysitting Adventures, and that's what we covered. Just
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, there's a summer job. People show up, they do their job, and then it's like it's a way of exploring adolescence
Oh yeah.
without exploring high school.
Yeah, it's sort of, I want to say sort of like an offshoot of like a coming of age movie where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I've got to be more responsible, as well as you get to showcase these like this fun party. Oh my god, everyone's having a good time, like shenanigans kind of a thing. There is a term for like the summer beach movie, and I want to say it's called like Bikini Bopper film.
Oh,
I think
that would make
I
sense.
which is just like, yeah, it's look at these teens living their lives and learning lessons as well as having fun on the beach. Uh, because like it like I said, it is that offshoot of sort of a coming of age where like they they're struggling with interpersonal relationships, they're developing as adults, they're trying to figure out their next steps, and also ooh party on the sand.
Yeah. It's the two held in,
Mhm.
which I think this film does interesting things with, of where's the responsibility for the future versus the responsibility to the people around you, and
Mhm.
having to learn how to balance those two. um yeah, it's just fascinating the direction it takes compared to the first one, and yeah, just
It is a
watching
much
it
more
back.
complicated move for a
Yeah.
Disney movie than, yeah, because the first one is like, what if I can basketball and sing? And this one is like, I have betrayed my friends and I need to earn their trust again, which is
Yeah.
like, damn, all right, heavy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I just had such a fun time with this, and revisiting it as an adult and being able to connect a little bit more with like the thinking about your future, like even the college stuff. I'm out of college now, but thinking back to like high school and being in that place of, where do I go, what do I do, scholarships,
Oh yeah.
um and then, yeah, then graduating and now having a job, it's like, oh, how do I balance that with everything else I want to do? What's the proper balance? Yeah, it's I had so much fun with it.
This is a good time. Absolutely.
John, any further thoughts on your end?
No. I don't think so, no.
All right.
We haven't won you over.
No. No explanation can really win me. You know me. It
Yeah.
Valid.
takes 10 rewatches before I'm like, you know what? Maybe there is something good here.
So we'll get back to you in a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave
When
the
the
story
nostalgia
here.
gets set in.
Yes. Yeah, I gave the story here a 4 out of 5. I just, to go in a completely new direction, that's such a great thing to do, to like spin off the success of the franchise and be like, we're gonna actually use that to tell a new type of story. And yeah, watching High School Musical 3 made me appreciate this more because it's like going in its own direction.
Hell
Not
yeah.
that High School Musical 3 is bad. High School Musical 3 is fine, but 2 is where I find more interesting.
2's where it's at, baby.
Yeah.
I gave this one a 3 because, like I said, there were some convolutedness that I was like, all right. But overall, this was a really good time. And you're not here at High School Musical 2 for the story. You're here to have a good time. And by God, it was.
All right. Well, I gave it a 2 because 2 is where it's at. Plus, I'm also factoring that TV movie writing as well. So, yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. This is very TV movie.
Yes.
Even as much as I would argue it is more interesting than the first High School Musical, it is still. We have a lot of tropes, a lot of character tropes, which we can get into with Troy here, our first character.
Troy Bolton, you son of a gun.
Yeah, this is the classic like getting not corrupted necessarily, but seduced by the good life and losing track of your roots. His roots as like a upper middle class suburban kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like his house.
His house
I don't
is
know
so
why.
big.
Yeah.
It has a
Why are you
gym in
worried
it.
about scholarships, Troy?
It has a full gym
Lord.
in it. It's
Yeah.
It's huge.
Like
They got enough space in the kitchen to start bouncing a basketball on the floor. Like, oh my God. It's wild. But you know,
yeah.
he is like team captain and all that jazz, so he has like the responsibility to his people, but
Yeah.
now he's turning his back on the people because of the money.
Yeah. Which I like that he isn't villainized for going after a scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the money, it's about how he treats people. Like
Yeah.
there's a version of this movie where he does a lot of the same things. He's like hanging out with Sharpay, but he keeps his eye on like, this is for my future, this is for my scholarship. I am treating this like a job. And then once I am done with this, then I go over and I spend time with my friends and have like my actual stuff. But of course, Troy is a teenager. I was gonna say like weak-willed or something, but no, he's a teenager. He's 17.
He's a weak-spined little boy.
Yeah. No, it's just like, yeah, he is
Netting
and it's intentional.
$1,000 in his pocket every
Yeah.
2 weeks. God, sorry,
$2,000 a month.
Oh.
Yeah. Why are we giving this child so much money?
Plus tips, which
Plus
at a
tips!
country club when you're dealing with kids.
And when you look like Zac Efron?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But
he's
rolling in it.
Yeah. But like Sharpay is waving all of this at his face. Like she is very much, she's the temptress, so to say. Very intentionally pushing at the things she knows will get under his skin enough to like pull him over to her side.
Yeah.
And yeah, he has to actually like grow and learn. This is not like him in the last movie. He has an arc in the last movie of being like, oh, it's okay to like basketball and music. But here it just feels so much more. He's not learning to accept something about himself. He's learning to be a better person.
Yeah.
Which I found more compelling for Troy's character here.
Absolutely.
Especially since he's just more personable here. Like, just nicer of a hang.
He's a sweet little guy. Because he's learned his lesson about the status quo from the last movie.
Yeah.
And so, like, the moment he properly clocks into, I have been cruel to my friends and I need to fix that, he's immediately like, yeah, no, I'm going to stand up for my friends. Screw you, Sharpay.
Yeah.
I wish he had a conversation with his mom. Because his dad is so wildly unhelpful about anything. I feel like if he had like talked to his mom about like, yeah, there's like this scholarship situation, but also like I'm worried I'm leaving my friends behind. He could have solved his problems a little sooner. Maybe that's why she was only in this movie once, to kill the vibe of playing basketball in the kitchen. But
Hey mom, I'm having trouble with this like scholarship. Troy, why are you going for a scholarship?
Troy,
We
we're
make
rich.
millions of dollars a year.
Somehow we are crazy rich. Despite the fact that your father is a public school basketball coach. Mom's got to be like a lawyer or something.
Yeah.
She's got to be
Something.
loaded. She's the
I think
moneymaker, and dad is the trophy husband who serves steak to his son in bed. I'm sorry, did no one else find that weird that dad came in with
I
a
didn't
tray
clock
of
that.
steaks?
I was just like, oh yeah, this is High School Musical too. That is what happens in this scene.
I was so confused.
I think it's supposed to be like movie poor, or not poor, but like movie middle class,
Yeah.
which is like they have a big house because it's easier to fit the camera in the big house.
True.
And it looks more photogenic on screen.
Indeed.
But yeah, no, you're looking at their house, and like, why are they giving Troy the like beat down pickup truck?
Just show him responsibility and teach him
Yeah.
how to build a truck with his own bare hands like his basketball father before him. I don't know, man.
Is that the same truck that Bella Swan drives?
Could be. Hers was a little like hers was red. Hers was much redder, I think, but
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
yeah.
surprised.
They have a similar vibe.
Hell yeah. Teenage
Yeah, I
protagonists
don't
be
know.
driving around rickety red trucks.
I
You know
just
how
love
it
the
goes.
humanizing moment of Troy. Like the thing that has become the gif of him. He walks into the kitchen. Looks at his watch, runs out of the kitchen.
Yep.
It's just
Which
like,
is so valid. Yeah, absolutely. It's the semi like the only way they could have made it more like relatable and realistic is if you went into the walk-in freezer to do that.
yeah.
Because that is a kitchen worker staple of just screaming in the walk-in freezer to just vent out your frustrations, and then you're off to your next thing. But yeah, no, that I love that moment. That was great.
The range of emotions, because yeah, I see that gif all the time because it just so perfectly encapsulates what working a job is like.
Mhm.
He just like walking into the kitchen dejected, then just like has to release everything inside him, just yells out. And it's like, wait a second, what time is it? Oh no, I'm late.
Yeah.
Just like,
Oh, Troy, you beautiful bimbo, you beautiful man. Oh, what a dumbass. I love him. Yeah, and he's getting suspicious of Ryan hanging out with Gabriella. The whole like, he's like, oh, her mom makes the best brownies. Yeah, I've had them. I've had the brownies. It's like, buddy, you are so heated. That is a gay man.
Yeah, no, that is the most hilarious scene in the movie when Troy is like, Ryan, Gabriella, why are you hanging out with Ryan? I'm so jealous.
He's so mad. He's so heated.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, you
No,
should be checking after your homie right now. Who's wearing whose
Yeah.
clothes right now, bud? Come on. Oh my god. I love Troy. He's so stupid. I find because I have spent like the last couple of years of my life working as like a supervisor to like college students or like younger student workers.
Yeah.
I find myself watching this movie as if they were like my kids that I'm supervising. And I feel like if Troy was one of my kids, I would just be like, you stupid little beautiful boy. You got a heart of gold and you do not know what direction you are running in, but boy, you are running in it fast.
Yeah, he's he works so much better for me in this one, where he's just like a bundle of weird emotions trying to
He's
figure
got
things out.
anxiety.
Yeah. He's
And
running
Zach
around the golf course singing about betting.
Bet on It is the best sequence, and I will defend it to my dying day. It's so ridiculous. It's so beautiful. And like it's every movie that like Troy gets like I need to
Yeah.
process what's going on song. And Bet on It is the best by far.
Oh yeah.
I love it so much.
Yeah,
Apparently it took like 6 days to film.
oh wow.
Yeah. I
I
don't know
imagine
why.
with the weather.
Yeah, that would be
yeah.
my guess. Renting the golf course space.
Yeah. When I was watching it, I was watching it with my family, and we were like paying attention to like the color grading of things, because
Oh
sometimes
yeah.
the grass looks like super saturated green and other times it looks a little more natural. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, the
we
color
were
grading in
trying to
this movie
figure
is
out. Oh yeah.
crazy. Zac
Yeah.
Efron's eyes look so blue.
Yeah.
Which
It's
Zac Efron also did such a very good job of being in so many different music numbers where he's fully doing the choreography and singing, but looking positively frightened and confused. And it was just beautiful. He did such a good job with it.
uh,
That man looked scared for his life.
he he had a real glow up performance wise between movies, which we'll talk about that a little bit further
Yeah.
down. But yeah. Um
Yeah.
speaking
Troy
of
as a character, delightful.
yeah, Gabriella, incredible. She is so emotionally mature. Like
Oh yeah, absolutely.
she doesn't care that Troy is spending so much time with Sharpay. Like where where Troy is jealous of Ryan spending time with Gabriella as if they would be doing anything. Gabriella is just like, oh, I know Troy. He is not into Sharpay. This is not an issue. I don't care. She's even like,
She's the smart one. She
yeah.
knows what's going on.
No, yeah. I think it's this thing of, I don't know if this is intentional, but often kids who move around a lot, since they're making and breaking relationships pretty frequently, like that's a terrible thing for kids to have to go through, but it does give them a level of like emotional maturity and understanding of how relationships work. um so it makes so much sense for her character and brings that like characterization as like her backstory. You feel it in how she is characterized here in her relationship with Troy, and when she knows like when to break it off. She's just like, hey, this isn't working. But she's like, up until that point, she is very forgiving of everything. He's constantly late to everything, and she's just like, it's fine. Like, I understand you are doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
Um,
I wish we had a proper apology scene
Yeah.
between her and Troy. Because the kind of just the thing at the end where she's like, she just shows up and sings
Yeah.
the
So
song, and
how'd she
she
get the
has
necklace
the
back?
tea necklace.
Yeah.
Yes! She just had it. She got it back somehow. Ryan stole it. I don't know. But like they never have like a, hey, what I did was wrong and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable? I would like to continue to date you. Are you comfortable with that? But it's just kind of like, nope, we're singing and everything's great now.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Which is
that's
cute.
very,
They
like,
are a cute couple, but
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, you need that like last scene to like
Yeah.
bring her character arc a little bit better to a close. Um,
I wish
Yeah.
that there was more going on with Gabriella, because she's great in this film in her maturity, but she's often like not the main focus, because Troy, he's the main focus, and so
Yeah.
she's mostly a support of Troy and defensive against Sharpay. But I wish there was more with her. That's my critique with this
Absolutely.
entire
Yeah.
trilogy. It's like, oh man, Gabriella,
Oh,
she
yeah,
needs
yeah.
more going on.
She gets one sad song where she leans against some lockers, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, I mean the third one gives her more to do, and since we've already recorded this, I think I was a little too harsh on how her character is in High School Musical 3.
Uh-huh.
Um, I still stand by what I said, that I think her emotional maturity takes a hit between movies.
Mm,
But yeah, here she's just like, yeah, I wish there was more, but there's also what there is here is really great. Like,
mm,
one of my favorite things, she has this confrontation with Sharpay, but it's not about Troy. It is about the staff being blocked from the performance.
mm.
Because that's what she cares about. She cares about her friends. And she cares about Troy, obviously, but she's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
worried about Sharpay and Troy. She is worried about, hey,
My
my
friends,
friends,
yeah.
they want to be able to perform, and you aren't letting them. Like, that's not a good thing for you to do, Sharpay. And how she's like, in this one, especially, she's being more defined by her relationship with everyone, not just with Troy.
Yeah.
Um, it would have been nice, as you're saying, to like double down on that and actually like,
As well as her whole like character trait in the first movie was the freaky genius girl, and she didn't really do any like there. I don't know. I feel like I
yeah,
would have loved if she had like if there was like some nerd thing that she was like particularly excited about to go to with Troy, and then he like blew her off or something. Like just you
yeah.
know bring her personality back in. Just in a way that makes her more than just the girlfriend who keeps getting slighted. She is emotionally mature about it, which is nice, but like I don't know. I just wish she was a little more fully fleshed out.
Yeah. Or just had more time. Because
Yeah.
I do think she is well fleshed out. It's just like so much time spent on Troy
Yeah.
that she kind of gets sidelined. And yeah, you don't get that final part of her arc of like her and Troy reconciling outside of just singing a song
I
together.
also feel like half of her dialogue is just her giggling with whatever Troy's doing.
Little bit, yeah. The bit where he like threw several grapes in her face and she just sort of like went ah, and I was like, what the? I'm sorry. No. I don't know if that's got to have been improv or something. Like they were like,
Yeah.
"Be cute, have fun" at that point. But it was I don't know. It was just like, "Ma'am."
Uh, yeah, she does get throughout, and it's consistent throughout all of the High School Musical movies that I've seen so far. Which my theory with the first High School Musical is that when it started out, like the first idea was, what if there was a basketball guy who liked singing? And then at some point, someone, probably a Disney executive, was like, but isn't that gay? So they're like, ah, but what if he has a girlfriend? And what if
But what
she is
if
the reason he
woman?
likes singing? And so they added Gabriella, and she kind of, that's why, like, in the first movie, her whole arc is like, she's on the decathlon team, and they for some reason have an issue with her also being in like interested in theater.
I don't know, man. Listen, that whole first movie is like I think they're trying to play it as like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing, where it's like
Yeah,
we are house basketball and we are
yeah.
house math, and never the twain shall meet. But it's
Except
just
it's all like the conflict with like musical theater is the thing that
yeah,
it's like Romeo and Juliet
musical
with an
theater. The
extra
thing,
house that they're like meeting in.
yes, yes, a secret third house that is currently run by a pink despot who I
Uh,
adore more than anything. Let me
oh
be
yeah,
let me be
yeah.
perfectly clear. Number one Sharpay apologist right here. Except I
Sharpay
won't
did nothing wrong.
apologize. She never did anything wrong.
Yeah. Did you know there's a Sharpay spin-off movie?
I heard of it, I believe, where she's like in New York?
Yes. Do you know
Yeah.
who the male lead in that movie is in Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure?
Jeremy Jordan. I have no idea.
Austin Butler.
Oh my god, Elvis?
Yes. He was like a Disney Channel kid.
Oh my god, he was a Disney kid? Wow. All right, all right. That's so good. I'm gonna treasure that.
He
Treasure that
is
right here in my heart.
ridiculously good in that movie.
He's a talented actor.
Oh yeah, no, he has played like the best guy who ever existed. Who is like,
Aw,
Sharpay, I love everything about you. I love that you're so extra.
Is he a romantic interest or is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like it's not a romance movie, but yeah, he's very much like framed
Good
in
for-
that way.
Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah.
Incredible. Elvis and Sharpay.
Yep. Or
Match made
Fade
in musical
Rautha from
theater
Dune.
hell. Oh yeah, that one too. That's a crossover.
It's because the planet in the Denis Villeneuve films is like all black and white, but then they're just Sharpay and hot pink.
Yes. Correct.
Oh, I'm gonna need to make that edit. Okay.
I mean, hey man, Albuquerque is a desert, so now I'm just picturing like we're all in this together, except in the back there's just
Wait.
Yeah. That's Sharpay. Oh no. I love this cursed movie we have now created. My God. Anyway, Gabrielle is a great character.
More like High School Musical Dune.
No, it's
That
Tune.
didn't quite work.
Stupid. I
Tune.
loved it. Oh.
I was not expecting to use that sound effect this episode.
And here we are, baby.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
My
anyway, Gabrielle's a good
comparison,
character.
Yeah.
of course, is just the fact that Albuquerque is also where the Breaking Bad universe is set, and so I could imagine that while they're singing and happy in the background, you have like Walter White doing his shenanigans with drugs and such.
Absolutely. 1,000%.
I mean that's the marriage between Dune and High School Musical.
Breaking Bad. On the spectrum of High School Musical to Dune.
Breaking Bad is the exact middle. Well, it's Albuquerque from the one hand and it's drugs from the other.
Oh, we've done it. We cracked it. We solved cinema, you guys. Oh my God. This is the best. This is the
You
best.
better be casting Ashley Tisdale in Dune Messiah.
Yes. Children of Dune, and it's just Sharpay coming down that fucking dune with her heels. Oh man, I wasn't gonna swear. Every time I tell myself, and then I do it. Oh, God bless. Okay, who's next?
Chad.
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 Oh, we have a lot to talk about with Chad.
Oh, Chad.
But let's do like the surface level textual stuff before we get into the subtext.
Fair enough.
He's so much better here because he's not ruining his Fred's relationship. His like concerns about Troy are actually justified here. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, it is such a better arc for him. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's the scene where Troy does the whole like, oh, and I almost forgot something, I ordered Swiss on this, is so heartbreaking because you see Chad like visually brighten up, ready to also introduce himself to these guys, and then it's just like, servant, like, go serve, and it's like,
if I said put
Troy,
Swiss on my burger and I got American cheese, I'm like, bruh, that's not what I ordered.
He looked at that sandwich for like 2 seconds and was like, you did it wrong, send it back. I don't know, maybe it's because the kitchen is run by children. Maybe that's why the menu is that. You know what? I take that back. I will not slander Zeke like this. Homeboy was doing his best, and I have such respect for Zeke. But yeah, no, Chad's character in this movie is to be the one slighted this time.
Yeah.
As well as like, cause he has to learn that musical theater is good again.
Yes.
For some reason, because that lesson did not stick apparently. Um, but like his sort of role in this movie is to be slighted, and then
Yeah.
you know, honestly, I feel like he deserved a better apology than what Troy gave
Yeah.
him. The whole like, oh, brothers fight, but they're still brothers, and it's like, okay, but brothers just about shafted me on also getting a scholarship, dude. So maybe use your
To
words,
to be
homeboy.
fair, it is a better apology than Chad gave Troy for breaking him and Gabriella up.
True. That is fair. Can you imagine if like Troy brought that up? It was just like, hey man, sorry about screwing you over and treating you like wait staff, but you did ruin my relationship in the last movie, and I'm not holding any grudges about that. So we cool.
Yeah. Fascinating. So the thing with Chad here is there's so much subtext, and I don't know how much of it
Mhm.
is intentional. You've been referencing it this entire time. The I can't dance.
Which is a
What?
lie. That
Yeah.
man is lying. We've seen him dance several
It's I
times.
don't dance, actually.
Oh, I don't dance. Okay. Well,
Still a lie.
yeah.
Because even like even if you say something like summertime is non-diegetic, whatever, work this out is like they are specifically like dancing and jamming in that kitchen. Like you do dance, bud. We've all seen it.
Yeah. But that like okay, we have to get into the subtext of this scene. So
Oh
it is
yes. So
Ryan gets invited
yeah.
to the staff baseball game, and he and
Everyone
Chad
starts
are on.
being vaguely homophobic at him.
Yeah, they're like, "You can't play," and then he's like, "Ah, but I can." Then he and
Ah,
Chad are on opposite
show you
teams, and
how
he's
I
trying to.
swing.
Yeah, it is okay. So,
I broke you there.
so it is. They're playing this baseball game, and Ryan is trying to convince Chad that he can dance.
Dancing and not basketball,
Yep.
dancing and baseball. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
And also, this is definitely not a metaphor.
Definitely not. There's nothing going on here. Why would you think that? They're just
See,
swinging. Ryan is pitching and Chad is catching.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, nothing
Uh-huh.
else. They switch
Nothing else.
clothes.
You'll
as
never
you
know
do.
if you never try.
Oh,
This
but
song
there's
is
just
about
one
being
little thing
gay.
that stops him every time.
This song is about being gay. Like it's not. I mean, it's not about being gay, but it's like it's Kenny Ortega, a gay man,
Yes.
who has talked about like he talked about how like Ryan is very much a character who like came out in college probably like
Yeah.
that the arc of that character is eventually he will come out of that closet and it's gonna be great, but he talked about how like Disney was just not prepared to have that kind of a conversation, and you said 2007, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like there was no way that was gonna happen, but I don't know how this got past the censors the
Yeah.
way it did, because this song is so coded.
Yes.
Ryan's whole character is very coded. We'll talk about that later, but like this song especially is like Chad seems to be processing internalized homophobia, and Ryan is just like, "Hey man, actually, you can dance, and I bet you're real good at it, bud." And then yeah, in the next scene, they are wearing each other's clothes. And I know there are multiple video essays about this one scene specifically, just because of the way that it is coded, but it's just so, and like the way at the end when everyone's having their like big reconciliation moment and Troy is like, thank you, Ryan, for, looking after this group. And Ryan's like, thank you for letting me be a part of it. And Chad gets like so bright eyed and is like, dude, you gotta see the way this man plays baseball. And it's like, bud. He like by the end of this movie, this man is absolutely in love with Ryan. And
Oh yeah.
it's cute. And I wish it could have
Yeah.
been more. Cause like Corbin Blue is currently on Broadway right now.
Yeah.
He would have been down for it, I'm sure. I've never seen the third movie. I know there is a blooper where he and his name is Ryan, actually, right? Yeah. The actor's name? I can't remember.
The actor is Lucas.
Lucas Grabeel. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Anyways, but Lucas and Corbin Blue, like during the graduation scene, just start making out, and it's a blooper, and it's not like funny. Oh, haha, because two men can't be in love, but like they all seem to understand that this is the natural conclusion of these two characters' arcs.
Yeah.
I know they keep trying to put Chad with
Taylor.
Taylor. Yeah. But like it just they have Chad and Ryan have so much more visible chemistry, and it's insane.
It makes it makes so much sense with Chad's arc so far. I was like, he's a little bit too obsessed with Troy.
Mm-hmm.
In a like kind of it's interesting. I'm watching the High School Musical, the series right now, and there's a character relationship that reminds me a lot of this. And I think in that one they're kind of doing it intentionally. Here I'm not entirely sure what's up with like the coding from a writing perspective. But yeah, you have in the first one, Chad is very much obsessed with what Troy is up to, and is also very like homophobic in the Disney coded I don't like musical theater way.
Mm-hmm.
In almost like a immediate rejection of like, no, I'm not even going to think about that kind of stuff, because if I do think about that kind of stuff, maybe I would notice something about myself that I don't want to notice.
And I don't want to
She's
start
like,
having that conversation because then my whole personality will unravel.
yes.
Hey, I've been there. High school, what a time. But no, that's absolutely like a queer kid journey of like,
Yeah.
I don't think Chad even, definitely not in this movie, realizes that he's probably secretly kind of in love with Troy.
Yeah.
Like he's so far like closeted that it's just like, yeah, no, that's my best friend. That's my best friend, and I care a lot about him, and I just want to be with my best friend.
I'm going to break him up with his girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I need to spend more time with him.
And then you meet someone like Ryan, who's a little more visibly, queer, and I just did the wrist thing. Who's a little more comfortable with himself, and a little like, and getting to like feel comfortable about expressing yourself, and maybe feeling a little more safe to like open yourself up to that kind of a situation. Like it's right there. It's one of those like, it's basically text, but it is technically subtext.
Yeah.
It's just interesting, and I wish Disney wasn't cowards that, I wish they could have actually, like, dug into that, but,
Yeah, gotta bring Taylor in to have the mandatory heterosexual pairings for the posters.
We need even numbers for
black
the dance
people
sequences.
The group besides Zeke.
Yes.
Yep. Ugh.
Yeah, speaking of Taylor, she doesn't get as much to do in this one. I don't know how accurate that is. I like her little like overseer type job.
Yeah, she's great for manager work.
Yeah,
like absolutely. Her sort of supervisor position. I don't know exactly what she does. I don't remember if it's ever specified, but like that 1,000% works. Like
yeah.
Like this movie wants to make you think that Fulton is such a bad guy, but like he's honestly kind of, aside from where he's getting bullied by a teenager into doing crazy things, he's not a bad boss, and he's like taking advantage of like the not like making good use of the skills that his workers have.
Yeah.
Like Taylor's great. I do wish she had more to do, because the only thing she really does here is like, Gabriella, Troy's being bad.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I wish that, like, because she has her little list of red flags that she brings up. That's like her sister's list of
Mm.
things to watch out for. I kind of wish it was one of those things like the I haven't seen enough Star Trek to comment too much on it, but my sister loves Star Trek, and there's like the Ferengi rules of acquisition, and it's
Mm.
like this long list of just like things. So anytime a character, it's like, I think the one I remember is what's mine is mine, what's yours can be mine.
Nice.
And that's kind of like the philosophy of it. And
That
then
sounds
it's
like the
like
Ferengi, yeah.
rule number 571, war is good for business. Rule number 572, peace is good for business. So it's like that kind of thing. But as the show is going on, it's kind of like, oh, how many of these are made up on the spot versus how many are like actually written down or codified. I kind of wish
Mm.
that the list of red flags was a bit more like that, of just like anytime something happens, Taylor is standing there like, hey, this is red flag number 321.
Hell
If
yeah.
he's
She controls the list.
yeah,
The list
just,
serves
just like
her.
just like one of those things of like referencing back to something without, that is a little bit amorphous and just very
Yeah.
context dependent. That would give her something more to do.
Yeah. Well, and I think this is also where, like, I wanted Gabriella to have, like, something nerdy that she could, like, get really excited
Yeah.
about, because I think that would be a really fun thing for her and Taylor to, because that's the thing that they bonded over. Like, that's the
Yeah.
reason, like, they're in the decathlon together. Like, they're they're nerds. They
Yeah.
love stuff. I wish they could, like, have had a thing that, but everyone kind of gets roped into the same, like, the big musical thing. We're all gonna do the talent show, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
sure. I
You
don't remember this being your interest, but
Yeah. Yeah, no, Taylor kind of gets the weird spot here. Cause yeah, you kind of forget that no, she is a nerd. She is on this like team that is all of the smart people in the school. Especially in the third one, I think that just kind of goes out the window. Um
Mm,
so yeah, to give her something a little bit more to do rather than just being the like mandatory Disney or Disney mandated arm candy for Chad.
yeah. As
I
well
guess
as
she
the female sounding board for boy troubles.
yeah.
Meh. Bechtel
Yeah.
test, what's that? I've never
Does
met
this
him.
pass the welcome to the stage, Bechtel test.
Oh, that's not bad,
Drag
actually.
king
Oh,
name, Bechtel
oh yeah,
test.
I do like that. That's very good.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
look this up if this passes the Bechtel test
I
because I'm
don't
just
think
curious.
so. 'Cause I feel like anytime two
Yeah,
women are in the same room, they're always talking about
Troy.
either Troy or Fulton. Like, that's,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, because Sharpay doesn't talk with her mom. Ryan talks with her with
Yeah.
the mom. Let me. This website is always weird about search functioning. Who's next on the character list? We can start that up while I.
Um,
Looks like it
let's-
is Kelsey.
Kelsey. Ah, Kelsey.
Speaking
I
of not getting enough focus,
Oh yeah.
Once again,
I
that's
mean, we got
that's
to hear
yeah.
her. We got to hear her sing. She
yeah,
sings the beginning of the "You Are the Music in Me," and I was like, oh, Kelsey, I want to hear you sing more. Like, first off, it's crazy that like movie one, like that this high school is like, one of our students wrote a full musical that we're just gonna produce.
yeah,
We're gonna do it, and it's like, that's insane. But like, this kid is so talented of writing all of these songs and this music, and I it it almost reminds me of like La La Land, where he's like this pianist guy, but he has to play like just whatever to keep the guests happy. La La Land, very clearly based off of High School Musical 2.
Mhm.
But I just wish Kelsey had more to do, because she just winds up being like set dressing for everyone else's big moments,
Yeah.
despite the fact that she is the reason that there is a High School Musical in the first place.
She
Come
does
on.
Yeah.
win the Juilliard Award to go to Juilliard, so that's great for her in the third film.
Oh, and the third one? Good for
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's her only moment, really, in that
She
film.
deserves it.
It's like, oh yeah, by the way, she gets this
Lame.
award. It's like, oh, okay.
Let Kelsey flex. She's got supernatural powers with music that allows people to know all of her songs, hearing them
Alright.
for the first time. Let her do it.
Okay, so briefly returning to our other conversation, according to BechdelTest.com, High School Musical 2 does pass the Bechdel test.
When?
Sharpay and Gabriella do a lot of sniping at each other. And occasionally it is about something other than a boy.
Oh my
So
god.
I think like when they're talking about
That's
the
the
staff.
most like sexist way to pass the Bechdel test that I've ever heard.
And then also Kelsey talks to the other girls and has scenes with all four of them. And apparently one of them must have not mentioned a boy. So apparently this is according to Emma on
All right, Emma.
BechdelTest.com.
I feel like I
From
need to rewatch the
2015.
movie and double check your work, Emma, because I don't believe it. Because the Bechdel test is a minute. I don't think any of these gals have conversations longer than a minute.
I don't think the website has the minute stipulation.
Sus.
Because there's different versions of it.
Fair enough. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways.
But yeah,
Kelsey.
Kelsey, I want more for her. I want the world for her. I love her. She deserves it. Like,
Yeah.
her and Ryan need to start their own theater company.
Yes.
And just, like, make incredible pieces of art. I just think they would be great with that.
Yeah, no. But they also try and pair Ryan and Kelsey up, which is odd.
Romantically? Ew.
In
Like,
the third film.
In the third one.
Come on.
Yes.
It's not as like overt as Chad and Taylor. It's just kind of like, oh, we have to have them paired up.
I mean,
it was less
I can see it
in the film, and more of Ryan defying Sharpay.
Because as creative partners, I think the two of them would be
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I think that would be a great future for the both of them. And I can understand, you know, for our big dance routines, we need an even number of people so that everyone's got a partner. But come on. That's a lesbian. That's a gay man.
Honestly, Chad and Ryan, and then Taylor and Kelsey.
Hell yes.
Perfect pairing there. They can be
I
each other's
like that a
beards.
lot. And that's your theater team. You've got someone on the business side of things. You got someone in the music. You got someone on stage. It'll be great.
And someone playing basketball.
And someone playing basketball. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Those are every good.
The important things you need in theater. The ever important basketball.
We did actually have a Troy in our high school who was on the basketball team. I don't know if he was captain, but he was like a prominent member of the basketball team who also did the school plays.
Nice.
So, but yeah. Anyway, Sharpay.
Queen. An icon. A stunning babe. I love her so much.
Yeah.
Ashley Tisdale is just great as this character.
Oh yeah.
She delivers so hard and it's beautiful. Sharpay is this one is especially fun because I feel like you get to see so much with Sharpay, especially with her family and like getting to see, oh, that's why she's like this. She's crazy. And it's genetic.
Yeah. No, it's because in the first movie, going back and watching it, it's like, oh yeah, Sharpay, her characterization is very much there, but it feels a little muted. Whereas when you get to this one, they have doubled down on everything that makes Sharpay. She's just, they've taken it up to 11. She is so perfect and wonderful and everything that you love about Sharpay. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Great. She's
although
crazy.
she's
got
more
great outfits.
Antagonistic in this film, which was probably another reason why I
Yes.
didn't love it as much.
Okay.
I mean, you gotta turn it all up. You're gonna turn it up. You're gonna turn it all up. You know.
Yeah, I guess. But
Yeah. I can understand that, like, because yeah, one of the things that is maybe a little bit that I don't love as much about Sharpay is that she's doing this all for Troy, and Troy's just like a guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, the ending does not make sense to me where she's like, I've lost my male partner, I can't go on. And I'm like, girlie, you don't have a solo that you can bust out? Are you kidding me? Sweetheart.
Yeah.
There's something out there for you. Come on.
If she was more like, Troy is the type of guy who I need to be with from like a career perspective.
Like a reverse Emmett Warner in Legally Blonde.
Sure, I haven't seen Legally
You
Blonde,
see,
so I
okay.
can't quite say. But
Well,
just like someone to be like, oh, I'm the star of the school, I need to date the basketball captain.
yeah.
Rather than her actually having a crush on him. It's like, yeah,
well, now
he's
that
Troy.
yeah, now that she knows he can sing, time to take advantage of those sweet, sweet pipes.
Yeah.
Now he's a perfect 10.
Yeah. He's a triple threat. Singing, dancing, and basketball.
The basketball thing. It's just he's 5'8". He cannot be that good. Are you kidding me? Watching him play basketball with all those other people who look like they might actually be real basketball players, and he's just some guy.
He's gonna have a reckoning when he goes to college. That's for sure.
Yeah, honestly. Look, SNL made a whole sketch about that.
Oh, I'll have to watch.
Have you guys not seen it?
No,
Oh my
I don't
gosh,
think
it's
so.
amazing. Troy Bolton comes back to the high school to do like the graduation speech, and he's just like, "This school has not prepared you for the real world. Nobody sings in college." And they're like, "We can always fall back on basketball, right, Troy?" And he's like, "We actually participated in a special singing basketball league, so none of my skills transferred whatsoever." It's so good. Please watch it. It's so funny.
I will have to add that to my watch list. I'm surprised because I watch a decent amount of I call it Sunday afternoon pre-recorded, because I don't watch it Saturday Night Live. I watch it Sunday afternoon
pre-recorded. Very good.
But yeah, no, Sharpay, she is so wonderful. It feels like that thing where like you watch the first movie in a horror movie series and you're like, that's it. And then you watch the second one and you're like, oh, that's where they figured out what this is about.
That's because they ratcheted up the camp, which really let her go off. Like the moment where she's in that rehearsal room and she looks at the drummer and goes, "Give me a beat," and then just to leave the room. I was just like, an icon, a queen, an absolute stunner. Like she knows what she wants and she's going for it. She's insane and I love her.
We get the whole Fabulous song.
Yes.
Which is, I mean, she has 3 good songs like that are all about her. Bop to the Top in the first one, then Fabulous in this one, and then I Want It All in the third one, which is that one, if you haven't seen, that is such a good number.
I think I've heard this song. I don't know if I've watched the number.
Watch the number.
I believe it.
Yeah. They use the cafeteria set.
They love that set.
Yeah. We'll talk about it is whoever scouted that location, and I have a theory as to who it was later down. Just incredible. But yeah.
Nailed it.
Sharpay. Awesome. She sings fabulous, and it is wonderful.
Mm-hmm. And it is, in fact, fabulous.
It is, yeah. I listen to that song all the time.
It's a good one. Like, it's such a... I don't know. It's got freaking cocaine in it or something that just makes it so you just want to listen to it again. It's such an
It's
earworm
got
in the
towels
best
imported
way.
from Turkey and
Right.
turkey imported
Turkey
from
imported
Maine.
from Maine.
It's a perfect
Oh.
representation of her type of character.
Yes,
like-
Yes.
exactly.
Every other of her type of character should have this song follow them as well.
Yes. From correcting the single wrong note in the intro, like she can do no wrong. Like it's just great. It's perfect. It
Yeah.
is Sharpay. She is the moment. She is the icon. We can do nothing but stand.
Mhm.
Yes. No, she is her car. And the way she just like bullies Fulton around.
Oh my
Like-
god. She has such gall. I don't know what the situation is that this man is at this teenage girl's beck and call.
He has like gambling debt or something.
Or
He is
something.
in deep trouble and really needs this job.
Dude,
Like, he
Mr.
brings
Evans
it up
has
at one point.
blackmail or something in his safe. Like it's insane.
The loan sharks are after him. Like
Honestly.
when he's talking about like his financial troubles near the end of the movie, you're like, oh, this is some dark stuff that he has gotten
This
into.
man is in a much different movie than everyone else
Yes.
here.
He is in
And
Breaking
I
Bad.
love that.
Yeah.
He
And
is in
owes
Breaking Bad.
Walter White money.
Incredible. Oh my god.
Just
Love
like
it.
Breaking Bad, but every once in a while you have the side character who like shows up. Sharpay running me ragged.
Oh my god. Oh, I love this so much. No, I'm fully willing to accept that into my belief system. Incredible.
The fanon. That's what we need. We need a good fan fiction that is brings in the Breaking Bad and the Dune elements, and then also brings in the like Chad and Ryan stuff and the Taylor and Kelsey stuff. Just
Hell yes.
yeah.
This psychosexual crime drama. Coming of age.
Basketball.
Basketball.
Speaking of Ryan, he's Ryan.
Ryan. MVP,
like-
honestly.
I have a theory that holds up for like my viewings of these and in my rankings, which will be revealed at the end of the series, that the more a High School Musical movie focuses on Ryan, the better it is.
Good. As it
'Cause,
should be.
he's just like, he's so good. His like relationship with Sharpay is so complicated in fun and interesting ways. And yeah, him trying to like break out and strike out on his own, and yeah.
He just wants to flex. He wants to shine.
Yeah.
But it's hard to shine when your twin is a pink glitter disco ball. Like, bruh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, Ryan as a character, he's just great. And he gets so much more to do in this movie, and like his interaction with his family. Okay, this is what I was going to say about Ryan being coded as a character. His dad is always straightening his hat in like every scene, and he will say, let me straighten that out, which feels so coded in a way that I'm just like,
Which
Ryan
kind of surprises me, because I think the dad seems like he would be a little bit more supportive.
possibly. I don't know if I agree.
The mom is very.
Oh, mom, mom loves her. That's a mama's boy right there, for sure.
She has known since he was born exactly
Absolutely
what was going on there.
Dad, I think knows, but he doesn't want to admit it. Like that's the vibe I get from Dad.
He knows, but he doesn't want to admit that he knows to himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brian's great, and it was great getting to see him like interact with the Wildcats and just like get to be a part of the gang. Because, like,
Mhm.
yes, we were all in it together at the end of the last movie, but were we? Were we actually? And like here, actually, like he's getting to be a part of the gang, and you know he's getting a friend group, which as a semi-closeted high school kid is very important.
Yeah,
And
and a friend
I
group
just
who like accepts him for who he is and sees him separate from Sharpay
yeah,
as like
and
his
and
own person.
recognizes his talent and
Yeah,
ability and wants to help him shine. Like that's it's just great. I
yeah,
love that.
yeah.
I want good things for Ryan.
You see, this is why you have to see the High School Musical Mexico, because that is the exact plot of High School Musical Mexico,
Good.
which we'll be talking about in a couple weeks on this podcast.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Recorded a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. This is we are out of order here, but yeah, no. This is yeah. Ryan is just such a good character, and to focus so much of the movie around him is just such a brilliant idea, and I think that's why I love this one so much more than the others, is because he gets to be the central figure.
And he's just vibing. Like
Yeah.
when Troy has this, yeah, I've had the brownies. Like cuz Troy comes at this situation so hot, and Gabriella like seems a little bit like she seems like slightly guilty, not like properly in that she recognizes that Troy is having a reaction to this.
Yeah.
And Ryan's just like, "Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
Hi."
he doesn't even imagine why
He's
Troy would
got
be angry.
no clue. Ryan's just having a good time.
Yeah.
And I love that for him.
Yeah, no, it's like it's so satisfying to see him get his chance of the spotlight after being sort of yeah, in the last movie he's kind of treated as Sharpay's accessory, not by the movie itself, but by I guess kind of by the movie itself. Like, yeah, he's less his own character and more in relation to Sharpay. And he has
Mm,
a little bit of his own identity, but they're still very much packaged together. Whereas here, no, it's like we are going to treat these characters as two distinct characters. And they have two
heck
different
yeah.
journeys. And Ryan's journey is specifically about finding his own voice.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We talked about Mr. Fulton.
Mr. Bolton.
Yeah. He is in a lot of trouble. And
Yeah, this man, oh
no.
boy.
He has an entire life outside of this movie that we don't know about. And his,
Okay, I'm so obsessed with this man because like the one shot we get in his office, he's got this like Harlequin hood with
yeah.
bells, and there's a poster on his wall for what is either a movie or a play that is called Potato for Papa. And I need to know what this man's inner world is. I need the psychosexual thriller drama that is Mr. Fulton's life, because what does it mean? I'm so intrigued.
Is that
Oh my
like the play that like his high school buddy was like, "Hey, I'm doing this play. It's called Potatoes for Papa. It's gonna be this massive hit." And so he like spent all of his money and like
he sunk all of his
took out
funds
yeah
into it. Yeah.
yeah like took everything like took out cards in his kids' names or something, and his wife has now divorced him, and this is like the only thing he has left is this job.
This one
And
poster, this jangly Harlequin hat, and
he's
this bitchy 16-year-old who's trying to get him to bully children. Uh,
yeah.
this man. I love him.
Yeah, why does Sharpay get the spinoff? Why doesn't Mr. Fulton get the spinoff? I think we know why, because his spinoff would be a lot
He gets
darker.
like put down in like season 3 of Breaking Bad, probably.
Yeah. Coach
God.
Bolton, we need to talk about.
Ah,
The real villain.
basketball dad.
Okay. His advice to Troy at the start of the movie, because Troy's like, "Hey, Dad, I need help." even though you like gave me bad advice last movie, I'm here for advice. And his dad is like, screw your friends, prioritize your future. Don't. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter about your friends.
Well, he
And so
he
Troy
never
does
Yeah.
that.
he didn't say anything about his friends at all. He's like, "Oh, well, if you see an opportunity to help your future, go ahead and take it." He only mentions his friends. No, he never mentions his friends. It's like, "Oh, Troy, don't
No,
forget
he
your
does.
team."
He no. At the first scene, he's like, you need to prioritize your own future. Like your team, you'll be graduating soon. You need to be thinking about your own future. Then at the end of the movie, Troy's like, help, I can't, my friends hate me. And his dad's like, why in the world did you do any of that? You need to like pay attention to your team. It's like, no, Dad, you are the one who told him
No,
to do
Dad,
the opposite.
stop trying to feed me steaks in bed. I have to go save my friends.
It's just like he gives the worst advice possible. And then at the end of the movie, there isn't an acknowledgement of that or anything. Like,
Yeah,
you would think
no.
that the movie would be like, he would sit down and be like, oh, I gave you really bad advice. I'm sorry about that. Here's what you could do to fix it. No, his dad is just like, you're an idiot. Or no,
You could
doesn't
replace
acknowledge.
Dad with an actual basketball and the
Yes.
movie would not change. Troy does
Oh.
not like learn anything from any of those conversations.
Uh,
He's
yeah,
so
no.
wildly unhelpful.
No, he's a bad dad, bad coach. This is like in each of the movies, he is very much the villain. Like
And
secretly.
yeah, honestly. I can't tell if that's just because he's an oblivious dad who doesn't understand things.
I think the movies think he's a helpful dad.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
I think it's just like when you actually look into it, you're like, the first movie doesn't, because the first movie is like his dad needs to learn that maybe you can like basketball and singing. But then in this movie,
Heresy.
it's like, no.
Heresy to the cult of the basketball.
I mean, that's essentially what his dad says.
Basically.
But no, in the second movie, it's like, oh, he's giving fatherly advice, and it's framed as very, oh, this is like good advice that his dad is giving him. Then you think about it, it's like, no, it is, he gives Troy bad advice, and then his response to it is not, oh, whoops, I gave you bad advice. It is, no, do the opposite of what I said. This is my new advice. I am not acknowledging that I gave you any other advice. And then in the third
Mr.
movie, he
Bolton.
also...
Oh, does he still do bad advice in the third movie too?
Yeah, I believe
God,
so.
this guy sucks.
He is the villain of the High School Musical franchise.
Evil basketball.
John, thoughts on the true villain of High School Musical?
No.
Other characters, we talked about the Evanses.
Yeah,
bit,
a
yeah.
little bit.
They're strange. They're rich and crazy, and you can see the neuroses getting passed down in real time.
Yeah. You kind of get the sense that like Ryan is going to be the one to kind of break that cycle a little bit.
Indeed.
But Sharpay, of course, does nothing wrong and has never done anything wrong.
Correct.
And we stand unconditionally. Unproblematic fave.
Unproblematic fave. Icon. We love. We live.
Yeah, I gave the characters here a 4 out of 5. I have just had so much fun watching each of these people interact and have their own inner lives and the insanity.
Oh, yeah. I also gave it a 4 out of 5 because, like I said, you don't come to High School Musical 2 for the story. You come for the characters and the music, but the characters really deliver it, and it's just great. It's good fun.
And I gave it a 3. Yep.
So
Yeah.
Visuals. This is an improvement. The colors are colorful. The cinematography is cinematographical.
Yeah. It's pretty.
Yeah.
They really delivered on the colorful summer fun, and it's great. It's delightful.
They're getting the most out of their locations, which is why I want to talk about the location manager, Carol Fontana, who was like the Utah location manager. So I don't know if she's the one who did the location scouting as well, but if she is, that cafeteria set, like, that is, I believe, something in the actual school. I don't know if they use it for a cafeteria. It looks like it might be like an entrance hall or something.
Mm.
But that is just like the gift that keeps on giving for the series. Like, it is in High School Musical, the series.
Oh,
They bring it
really?
back
Good.
because it's like such a good location.
Oh
And then
yeah.
here we also have the country club, which is just so gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
it's exactly what you would expect from a rich person country club,
Oh yeah.
with
But
including the overuse of the papyrus font.
yeah. But it's like the contrast between the like golf course and then the desert around it, and like it's just so visually interesting and so different from the first one. So I did want to shout out Carol Fontana,
Heck
who
yeah,
also worked
Carol.
on The Quick and the Dead and Halloween Town High and John
Hell
Carter.
yeah. Love
So
Halloween Town High.
yeah, I think these are all ones that shot in Utah. So she must just work sort
That
of
tracks.
film locations in Utah. Um, so yeah, just wonderful work there, and I wanted to shout out since we have
Great work,
talked so
Carol.
much about the cafeteria, and yeah,
It's
incredible.
iconic. We love
Yeah,
the cafeteria.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, uh, I don't like the locations of this film.
Dang.
Oh,
Yeah. Again, it's
Fight.
one of those, like, it's called High School Musical. Why are we in this random country club? It just was not an appealing location, which is probably also the same reason why I like Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3 even less, because it's a similar-ish location of just this random place that they're in. Sure, the landscape behind them looks great, but like I didn't really care about everything else there. I didn't love it. Um, yeah, there you go.
That's fair.
yeah. I
Country
think
clubs
if
are a
you,
blight on the earth.
yeah, yeah, especially like how much water they must be using
Oh yeah. Golf courses in general are awful for the environment, but a country club golf course especially has
in
to
the
be
desert.
in the desert, has to
Yeah,
be an abysmal water waste.
yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I can understand why if you don't connect with the location, yeah, you're not gonna understand or under not understand. That's not a you're not going to connect with the rest of the film because it is very much about the location.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense as to why you didn't connect as much with the story as because yeah, for me it's just like I love the location. This is what I think of when I think High School Musical. The pool, all of it. The like
Heck
when
yeah.
they're like when Sharpay and Ryan are like spying on people from like their
Yes.
tower.
Despite the fact that Troy and Gabriella are sitting in the middle of an open field.
Yeah.
But no, Sharpay needed the high ground.
I mean, if you have the opportunity to spy from your tower,
True.
yeah, I I just love this so much, and all of the visuals, the choreography here. They've
Yes.
taken the like, okay, we have more budget to work with, we have more space to work with. We knocked it out of the park the first time. Let's just go for it.
Mm-hmm. And you can tell like people are having a lot of fun
Yeah.
with what they're doing. And I remember watching like a bonus feature thing where they talked about that big like snake move that they all do at the beginning in
Yeah.
What Time Is It, and how that came about purely because they had like started doing a massage train in rehearsal and decided like, oh, what if we added this to the choreography, which speaks to a very like playful collaborative set. And
Yeah.
so just like everyone's having fun and it's good and I like it.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, any of the stuff here, like the visuals are just phenomenal. John, what do you think about like the choreography sort of separate from the location?
Choreography is great. I kind of factor that into performance, but yeah, it was great.
Okay.
The really long shot in the beginning of the wave inside the school was just so fun to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's like the fabulous music number, the way it plays with like pink and then the stuff like the
Yes.
piano in the
The
pool.
pink piano in the pool, yes. Iconic. Like Ryan doing an Elton John impression. Like
Yeah.
it was awesome. It was
Uh,
like they absolutely nailed a visual like style that you think of with High School Musical, especially with Sharpay, but just like no, it was great.
yeah.
They did a good job. It's a good job. It's campy,
It's
it's ridiculous, it's fun. It's
I'm just
great.
realizing it's the same color palette as Mad Max Fury Road. Blue sky, like orange desert, and then green as like a standing out color.
Yeah, a little bit.
So something about that, just like those three colors, the way they contrast with each other, just makes for a very visually interesting.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
that's in addition to do. Now we have to Sharpay as a Mad Max villain
Oh my god.
with her pink car. Oh, that's
Yes.
too good.
Yes. Yes. That's the link between Breaking Bad and Dune. Like
Yes.
that's how we get there.
What if okay, we've added a new
Mad
end to our
Max.
scale. Because yeah, you get the desert brings you to Doom, the drugs bring you to Breaking Bad, and the Breaking Bad brings you back to High School Musical.
So on a
These are all
scale to High
connected.
School Musical to Dune.
No, to Mad Max. Mad Max is now the end of
Oh,
the
Mad
scale,
Max is
'cause
the
that
new
has
end.
the desert.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Uh,
Fabulous.
as in the song.
That
Yes.
is my simple request. Incredible.
Yeah, I love the visuals, so I gave them a 4 out of 5.
I also love the visuals. I have them at a 4 out of 5. The only reason it's not a 5 is because some of that CGI
Oh,
was
yeah.
rough.
Yeah,
But
there's occasional moments that don't quite work. But yeah,
yeah,
no, overall
Troy's
it's just
Troy's reflection in bed on it makes me bark laughing every time I see it because it's like there was no way
No.
for you to get his actual reflection. We had to. I mean, the ripple effect is nice, but
Yeah.
that was a choice.
Real Gollum and Smeagol in that
Yeah.
scene.
Honestly, oh,
And I gave the visuals a 2.3. Part of it because I don't care for the locations, and also, even with some of the style being better, it still has that TV movie visual aesthetic to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's where the third one really
Yeah.
bumps it up a little bit, is in moving away from the TV movie style and into more cinematic. But even this one, I mean, the camera movements are better, I think.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, performances.
stunning.
Yeah.
Everyone did so good.
Yeah. Zac Efron, watching the first movie, he has certain ticks as an actor that don't quite work. But by the time they're doing this one, he has like worked through all of that stuff and is so much better.
Good. I
Like-
haven't watched the first one in a long time, but
Yeah. I don't know if it's just like him being a little bit less experienced or if he was like going for something, but it doesn't quite work. Whereas here he's like ironed everything out and it is phenomenal. He has just so many good small moments throughout.
it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zac Efron really, because this movie like hangs on him.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember if it's a little more evenly paced in the first one about like Troy and Gabriella being sort of like co-leads,
Not
but
quite, but they do share a little bit more than in this one.
gotcha. Yeah, because this one is very much like specifically about Troy
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
his whole situation, which can be a lot for I don't know if you how I would guess 22 or something in this movie.
Yeah, something.
But
I
like
can.
that can be daunting, and he absolutely turned it up, turned it out, and delivers like a really, like I said, his ability to be fully performing physically in a musical number but have this like face of sheer horror and confusion. Like yeah, his acting is just great. It's just good. He did a great job, and everyone's doing a really good
Yeah.
job. Everyone is
So
turning it up.
it looks like he
Corbin
would have
Bleu.
actually been 20 when they
Oh,
filmed,
20? All
or
right. Wow.
19 or 20. So
Oh, he's
yeah,
even littler than I thought. Oh, wow.
yeah. I don't know. Everyone in here always reads as older than high schoolers to me.
Yeah.
Whereas now I'm watching like High School Musical, the series, and it's like, oh, look at these babies, and then I look up their ages,
Yeah.
and they're the same age as me,
Really?
or like a year older. Yeah,
Okay. No, I also thought those were all children, and I was like, good on them for actually casting children for once, but never mind.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's like Tom
Zac
Holland
Efron.
syndrome of like you're like,
Oh,
oh,
sure,
Tom
sure,
Holland,
sure.
a baby, and then you're like, oh, how old is he?
I'm sorry, he's what?
he is
He
he is
what?
older than me.
But yeah, the performances were
Yeah.
so good. Ashley Tisdale, phenomenal.
Oh, incredible.
Just delightful. Lucas Grabeel as Ryan, I love
Yes.
it. I loved it. It was great. Corbin Bleu, stunning. Those were and oh, who do we? Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, Mark L. Taylor as Fulton. Incredible work. I mean, everyone did a great job. Those are just my highlights, but everyone did really good. This movie is
Yeah.
so fun, and the energy that everyone is bringing to it, you can feel it, and it's just good.
Yeah. No, it is phenomenal. Everyone is bringing their A game here. Yeah, you can just tell. It's like the first one was so successful. We are like, people are paying attention to us now, and rather than like the pressure getting to them, which I think it might have a little bit for the third one. Here they're just like, oh, we are having fun. It is a great time.
It's the summer, baby. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
I gave the performances a 4 out of 5.
I did as well.
I gave it a 3.5.
So yeah, last up we have the sound.
Yay.
Here we go, baby.
Music.
Here we go. The thing y'all came for.
Probably the stuff that I remember the most out of the trilogy is the music from this film.
Okay.
Yeah. The soundtrack rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see, like, compared to other Disney soundtracks, how well this one sold.
I can look that up.
Hell yeah.
I mean these were massive like
Oh yeah.
just record sales and everything
Right.
were through
For
the
sure.
roof.
I
Which is
remember
part of why they kept making
buying
them.
the second one with my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It
We
was
had all
technically
three.
hers, not mine, but
Ownership as a kid with your siblings is always interesting.
Yeah.
she's 6 years older than me. Yeah. I'm mostly along for the ride, but I can pretend.
Yeah, no, it's a great soundtrack. I mean, we start with what time is it, which is
A
okay.
banger. This is an
Not-
all
not-
banger
yeah.
album,
Not to
except
be like
for
too,
Redacted.
Yeah, not to be too harsh on the first movie, but I think that one started out with like the karaoke song. It's
Oh
not
yeah.
interesting. This one, they just immediately are like, what time is it?
Yeah.
Everyone is performing. We're getting a sense for like these characters and their relationships and the world they're in.
Mm.
It's perfect.
And it builds such a feeling of like, yeah, summer,
Yeah.
summer, summer, summer. And then like it just explodes in this exciting way. And it's just awesome.
It's also a thing
Yeah.
where the lyrics of these songs use phrases that you just hear often. So, what
Mm.
time is it? Is a question that you ask, and you automatically my brain's like summertime. It's like it's hard to watch Adventure Time because that catchphrase is like, "What time is it? Adventure Time," but my brain automatically goes to summertime. So
Summertime. It's a
then
vacation.
then you have like I don't dance, and you got fabulous. I even even the controversial song in this one, I remember the opening
Ooh.
of that like the most. It's like it's a
Yes.
common phrase of like a long time ago in a land far away. It's like reading the opening crawls of Star Wars like a long time ago. It's like a
Oh
long time
no.
ago in a land far away. I'm not gonna sing the rest because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had never seen it in the movie. I had only ever seen because it wasn't in the original version that was aired, but the
Yeah.
completely legal version that I found uh did have that full scene in it, and I was just sitting there going, "What? Oh no!"
Yeah.
I was
So
right there
that
with Troy the whole time of just, "Oh god."
yeah, so this is the extended DVD and Blu-ray exclusive scene. This performance scene that Sharpay has prepared. I will try and pronounce the name. This is an actual John and I were recently talking about this. This is an actual name for a fish in the Hawaiian language. I was actually just playing the new Endless Ocean game where you just kind of swim around and look at fish.
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
I like was looking at a fish, and then I was like, "Oh, I want to learn more information about the fish." And then said, "Hey, in Hawaii, this fish is called this." And I was like, "Ah, I know this because there's a song in High School Musical too." Um, this is,
That
of course,
was culturally insensitive
yeah.
in a
So
big way.
yeah, this is the Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apua A. So that is the actual name of a type of fish in Hawaiian. Um, that gets turned into a song that is a yike,
A big yike.
but
big
The
yike.
but it's
biggest.
still a little bit catchy, a little bit fun.
It
It's
is,
catchy because
yeah.
there's cocaine in all of these songs.
You can tell no one was consulted on this one.
Yeah.
Um, I kind of wonder because this is Disney has like a weird relationship with like Polynesian and Hawaiian culture.
Mm.
Because they also have like Lilo and Stitch. I haven't seen. I've heard it's much more culturally sensitive. But there will be like in
Yes.
their TV shows, there's like a Phineas and Ferb episode where they go to Hawaii and there's like some iffy stuff. There's like a beach episode where there's some iffy
Oh yeah,
stuff.
yeah. A beach
Speaking of Ashley
episode, teen
Tisdale,
beach movie. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's
it's
it's a weirdly relatively common thing to be
which
like, all right, and now we're going to the tropics.
so here's my thought. I think it's because of the Disney Polynesian Resort. I think they're trying to
Oh,
find as many tie-ins as they can for that.
okay.
Um,
I believe
that's
it.
my theory. I don't know if that holds any water, but
I could see that being a something to get you thinking about it.
yeah. But yeah, I think there's part of me that's like listening to the song. I was noticing certain things because I don't think we're supposed to think the song is completely culturally sensitive just because it's kind of showing Sharpay's yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It there it's there to kind of show that Sharpay is a little bit ignorant. Um and looking at the actual like lyrics of the songs, she mentions three things which stood out to me. The first one is pineapple.
Mm,
Which a lot of people don't know. Pineapple is not native to Hawaii. It
yes.
originated in South America, and then was brought over to Hawaii. Then she also mentions the ukulele, which is also not native to Hawaii. Um, I forget where that one originated. And then she mentions kabuki, which also stood out to me because that's a Japanese thing. Um,
Hmm.
they all like sound like they should be Hawaiian, but they aren't. So the fact that she mentions all three of those, I'm like, oh, was that the writers doing something intentional? But I think maybe that's giving them too much credit.
Yeah, I don't think this movie. I don't think. I don't think they want you to think that Sharpay is doing a racism here, because
Yeah.
I don't think the movie realizes that they're doing a racism here.
Yeah.
I think it is meant to be like kind of cringe in like,
It's supposed to
look
be
at
like
this
tacky.
crazy theater. It's very tacky.
Yeah,
It's very
yeah.
like crazy theater kid. Like, wow, look at all of this extravagance for something that is ridiculous and sounds silly and
Yeah.
is no. I don't think they did not think that far ahead. Which is why it was removed from the version that it was aired on TV.
Yeah. Although interestingly, yeah, it was on the special features. That would be something that, yeah. Is it, John, you said it wasn't on the Disney Plus version?
I don't believe it's on the Disney. I don't remember.
Okay.
But
Jarvis Jordan says it is in his video about High School Musical 2, but I don't
that
know.
might be the
maybe
case.
maybe they took it out.
Maybe
because
it's something. Maybe initially it
like,
wasn't, but then they probably added the whole text in the beginning. It's like, okay.
I was about to say, add the like some. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they had.
Yeah.
Which is always I love the Muppet Show, and sometimes watching, I'm like, oh right, on to this guy, and mom and dad will be like, oh, that's a great comedian that we know from our childhood. And I'm like, awesome, let's watch it. And then the big warning comes up, and I go, oh no, brace yourselves, lads.
Yeah,
but,
no, it's
all the other songs are phenomenal.
here.
Every single other song is a banger.
I did want to briefly mention, it is kind of weird that we have had two franchises in a row that have like issues related to Polynesian culture, because Bionicle as well
Ooh, yeah,
has some, which that one, Lego actually got sued for using certain names that they shouldn't have been using.
Way to go, Lego.
Also, they were trying to copyright those names as well, so
yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, this was like 2002, I think. So it was like before you could easily Google that kind of stuff. But it is still like, oh yeah, they're kind of treating the culture just like a grab bag of specific tropes and concepts and words.
It was probably like the story people understood the culture, but then the executives, the above them, it's like, oh, they didn't know where it came from. It's like, okay, so that's what we call this toy. Let's trademark that so that no people can steal our toy ideas. And then it's like, oh, wait, no, this is from a culture. Oh, okay. We gotta fix this.
Oops, you did a racism.
But yeah, we should talk about the other songs, because the other songs are all phenomenal.
Bangers.
We talked about Fabulous. It's such a good way of like getting you to understand Sharpay. What were you gonna say, John?
I was gonna say all the songs were fabulous.
Hey.
You ruined the joke.
We have Bet on It. Bet on It is just hilarious. Like, so good, but also so hilarious, of just like, he's running around a golf course singing about his feelings.
It's his emotional turmoil song, and it's ridiculous. And like, when you listen to just the words, there are kind of moments where you're like, oh god.
Yeah.
when you're not also watching the semi-goofy cinematography of it all.
The song
CGI,
by itself is like
reflection of it all.
Pretty cool. But then you actually watch it in the scene, it's like, oh, okay, well, he's just prancing around.
It's yeah.
Like,
it's
there's that
song.
video that you showed me, Jay, where someone dubbed over the entire song, and it's just some guy just singing out by himself with no background music, just like
good.
Yeah.
Someone did that with Work It Out, when they're like playing all the pots and pans, and instead of like the rhythmic like stuff of the original track, it's just the sounds of stuff getting smashed and
what it would actually sound like.
What it would actually have sounded like. Yeah, it's so funny.
Which Work It Out, I was watching completely different, totally musical Dancer in the Dark the Lars von Trier Björk musical from 2000 that is like so dark. Like the ending is so dark, but there's a song in that one where they're in a factory and like Björk's character has like this imagines this whole dance number with all of the factory equipment, and I was like,
Good.
High School Musical 2. I don't know if High School Musical 2 was inspired by Dancer in the Dark. I would hazard a guess that no, it wasn't, but
Except for the fact that it definitely is.
oh yeah, definitely. That was that would, based on like it ends in like the most tragic way possible. So like
Nice.
and it's just like stylistically so different. But yeah, just imagining again, we're bringing all of these weird stuff into the High School Musical. Let's add Dancer in the Dark onto that.
Let's make it weirder.
Uh,
But yeah, no,
you are the music in me.
You are the music in me, and it's
That's
so pretty.
yeah. The original. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm on Sharpay's side with this. I think it needs a little bit of energy.
That's fair. I do enjoy both versions. They are because one, I mean, they serve semi different purposes. Of like one is like a romantic ballad, and the other one is Sharpay is a freaking rock star.
Yes.
And you will make her known. She doesn't do pretty ballads.
Yeah.
It's
But
probably
no,
the one
She
to remember
puts
the
on
most.
a show.
Yeah. It's and then Zac Efron's performance in that scene is the best, where he is just like
the fear on his face as he does, like, he's fully doing the like dance routine, he's doing
Yeah.
the steps, he's hitting all the harmonies, but he looks so frightened. It's
uh,
great.
yeah,
And
no,
then-
it's so good.
Yeah. Every Day is probably the most forgettable of the
Yeah.
tracks. I'm so forgettable it's not even on your list here. But like it's, it is a good big ending number. It reminds me a lot of From Now On from the Greatest Showman. There we go.
Yeah.
The way it like kind of builds on itself and then turns into this big group number that's like got very clear gospel influences. But like, yeah, it is the most forgettable of the lot, but it is still a good song that I did enjoy listening to a lot as a kid. I hadn't listened to this soundtrack in forever, and I could still sing along with every single one of these.
Yeah.
And then One for All for One, One for All. I don't remember
Yeah.
what it is.
Three Musketeers, all
The
for
big-
one and one for all.
Yeah. How can we say all in this together in a slightly different way? Yeah, it's a fun big party beach song of us
Yeah.
hanging out. It was a good way to end the movie. It was very fun.
Yeah, no, I love the soundtrack here.
Oh, we have to talk about the most ultimate of breakup songs, Gotta Go My Own Way.
Yes.
It's the best. Like I genuinely, in my head will compare every breakup song to Gotta Go My Own Way. And my sister and I, to this day, I forget what movie we were watching. It was something very serious, but they were very clearly having like a breakup moment, and the guy literally goes, "What about us? What about everything?" And we were like, "Oh, is he doing the High School Musical too?" And no, because he goes, "What about us?" He does say, "What about everything we've been through?" And me and my sister just went, "What about trust?" You know, I never wanted to hurt you. Like, it's good. I enjoy a breakup song that turns into a duet at the end. Like, it's just great. Like, I'm just saying, man, they put cocaine in these songs because they're so good. They're freaking addicting. They're ridiculous in the best ways.
What does Walter White? What's the drug he makes?
Oh, he makes meth.
Yeah.
Meth. Okay.
Crystal meth.
That's maybe a bit too intense for what High School Musical has in their songs.
But in this, our psychosexual horror thriller, like with Fulton,
Starring Mr. Fulton.
starring Mr. Fulton,
Yeah.
We can make it happen.
Sharpay as the Mad Max villain.
She has
Hell
the pink
yes.
meth.
yes, yes.
Walter White has the blue, she has the pink.
That's what makes it fabulous.
Oh,
Now I'm just picturing Walter White singing "Fabulous" in his meth lab. Like everything is the same, but instead of like pool stuff, it's all like trays using to make meth and stuff. I just think it's
Oh.
great. Instead of like throwing like the confetti, he throws like crystal meth. I don't know. This is this is oh boy. High School
Oh,
Musical 2. What a
yeah.
good movie.
I gave the music a 4 out of 5 because I gave everything 4s across the board. I loved it.
I gave the music a 5 because not a single song misses on this album,
Yeah.
except for Redacted.
Yeah.
I also gave
But
it a
I
5.
pretend it doesn't exist.
It's all memorable. Most of it.
Heck yeah.
Well, yeah, that leaves my final score as a 20 out of 25, which is an 80%, or a 4 out of 5, which is what happens when you give everything a 4. The
Woo!
averages are easy.
That's also what happens when you give one thing a 3 and another thing a 5, because I also have a 20, which is an 80%, or a 4 out of 5 star rating.
And I gave it a 15.8, which is a 63.20%, or a 3.16 5-star rating. Ooh.
Ho ho ho.
Switching it up.
Switching it up.
I truly believe High School Musical 2 is the best of the series. It's definitely the more memorable, and I don't know if that's just because it's so fun and insane that you can't forget it, or if it means it's actually like better than the others, but I think it's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
I was worried after High School Musical 1, like, is there something about High School Musical that I can't access anymore, that I've like grown out of? So watching this and falling in love with it again was just so much fun.
I like the music. Yeah.
And
That's
sometimes
fair
that's all
too,
you
bud.
need.
Anyway,
And that'll get you far.
thank you everyone for listening, and make sure to follow us on social media. We're Binging Barbie Podcast on Instagram and Tumblr, Binging Barbie on Twitter and Serialized, and Binging Barbie, a Barbie movie podcast on Letterboxd. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a 5-star review and go join our Patreon at patreon.com/Binging Barbie Podcast.
Also, we gotta shout out Samariel's other work.
Whoa. Yeah. If you want to hear more from me, you can either go find the Uncanny Productions on YouTube and check out the Frankenfiles, where we do a deep dive on different adaptations of Frankenstein. Or if you like pain, check out Serious Business Podcast, where we go through Homestuck. You can hear me live going through hell. It's a struggle, but by God, we're getting through it.
Yeah, so that is with past and hopefully future guest Sam.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we will be back next week for High School Musical 3. And until then, don't order Swiss cheese on your burgers because they're never in stock. All right. Toodles.
Toodles.
Toodles.